Yo, what is up, guys? Tyler here today, and I'm here to talk about Gorod Krovi, and I haven't done this yet, and I'm just here to point out the main features of the map and what is to come in within 4 days, and or 3 days if you're waiting for midnight like me. But anyway, I'm here to point out the main parts of the map and the main things about it, and some things we might like about it, and some things we might hate about it. But just bear with me here. It's gonna be a great map by the look of it and the weapons and everything. So I'm here to point out the main parts of it. So yeah, let's jump right into this. And don't forget to leave a like, please. But anyway, as you see here, I have on the screen the new zombie type thing. It's like a skeleton. I don't really understand how these are gonna go into the map and how they're gonna be the I think they're going to be like one of the dog rounds, to be honest. They look really scary, and as you've seen in my Zetsubo, the DLC 3 is awesome. When I was talking about them, they were pretty cool, and I just wanted to show you guys that, and I can't wait for it. And as you see on the screen, there is a zombie boss. It kind of reminds me of like Brutus from Mob of the Dead, with a weird little blaster thing on his arm, and it looks pretty cool. And it looks like they look hard. They remind me of Brutus, and if you played Mob of the Dead, you remember Brutus. He was the one turning off the drinks, and he was a really big hassle, like a really big part of the map that nobody really liked. But the map was great and overall. And I also wanted to show you guys that that the zombies' eyes are red. If you've played Call of Duty, like from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 3, you realize that the eye color changes throughout time. Black Ops 1, they were yellow. That was Samantha. In Black Ops 2, the eyes were blue. That's Edward Richtofen. And on here, on the new map, Gorod Krovi, their eyes are red. So it's kind of a difference. And it's kind of like Mob of the Dead, like I said, like Brutus and everything. And I just wanted to point that out there. That's probably the main part. And as you see on here on the screen, that if you look up into the top left on the train, it says Belinsky Square. I just wanted to point that out as well. In Russia, they only commend people, like they only name like squares or towns after famous people that have died. And I just wanted to point that out because, you know, if you've done the Easter eggs, we're jumping through time to kill the 1.0 version of everybody. Der Eisendrache we killed, Dempsey, the Giant we killed, Richtofen, and Zetsubo we killed Takio, sorry, Takio, and this one's dead. 1.0's dead, yeah. So it's gonna be a big hassle. And as you see, the dragon, and I wanted to point that out as well, is that the shield, the one that looks really cool and it shoots out flames and everything. The dragons fly around the map, and what they do is that they land and perch on like some parts of the map, and they shoot flames at zombies. And if you're caught in the crossfire, you can go down. And the shield helps you. Like if you see you got a split second. If you see the dragon land and about to shoot fire, you have a split second to pull out your shield, and it basically deflects off the shield so it doesn't harm you in any way. And that's really cool. But that's probably going to be a really bad part of the map, because think about it, you're walking and then all of a sudden you get hit with like fire, and then you go down and your whole run's ruined. And like I said, the eye color, there's a big difference in eye color. They're yellow, Black Ops 1, blue, Black Ops 2, and for some reason these ones are red, and it's a weird combination, and we really don't know why or who's controlling the zombies. Like in Mob of the Dead, we didn't know who was controlling the zombies. It's a purgatory-like state. It's where things go on forever and repeat. It's like in Mob of the Dead, where you had to leave the Golden Gate by killing yourself, but you return back in the starter room. And as you see here, here's the shield that shoots flames. It's really cool, and I like the feature. But if you look between the sheets on the left, you can see stamina, and on the right you can see the Argus. It looks like another area of the map that we can run through and use as our advantage, and it looks pretty cool. That's probably gonna be my favorite part of the map. But anyway, yeah, the shield is really cool. It helps you against dragons and everything, and if I may add, it's dead pieces of a dragon, like a dead dragon, yeah. And as you see, I have on the screen two bosses, the Brutus-like bosses, two of them, and as you see, the mounted minigun. What this reminds me of in World at War, if you get there was a big barrel gun that you can perch up on like sandbags, and so you can shoot down the zombies in the starter room or whatever. Like, you can perch it on like certain sandbags, and me and my dad used to play Noctur on Toten, and he would get that every time, and every time when he get it, he would like perch up on sandbags and shoot zombies as they were coming in the door. So that kind of reminds me of that, and I don't know if you pay for it or it's another gun coming out of the box. No one knows yet. We're gonna know in like 3 days, and as you see, I have on the screen the dual-wield ray gun. Yes, Mark III, and they have and no splash damage, by the way. No splash damage as like the ray gun Mark I, the regular one that you reloaded, like Shadows of Evil. But anyway, and as you see on the screen, I have the PPSH as well. That thing is gonna be awesome. Can't wait to get it. It looks just beautiful. Just, oh man. And I know everyone's stoked for it. And yeah, like I said, the ray gun Mark III has no splash damage towards anybody. Like, if you use that in like zombies are in your face, it won't harm you whatsoever. So everyone's looking forward to them, and I just wanted to point that out as well. They look really cool, and I can't wait to use them, and I can't wait to pack-a-punch them. Because just, man, dual-wheel ray guns, we haven't had that yet. So many people have modded maps and everything, and use certain weapons like the scavenger mixed with like a ray gun, and it looked cool. But now we have the official, and as you see, I have on the screen, it's like the sort of, it looks like a robotic arm that they put on, and I think this is going to be like the specialist weapon. Like in the Giant, we use the Saros pistol, and Dreisendrach, we use the gravity spikes, and in Zetsubo, well, that wasn't really a specialist, that was just a really weird weapon, but it was really cool, really great. Help people get to the high rounds. And as you see on the screen, if you look really close towards the dragon's head, you can see the crew, Richtoff and Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey on the back of a dragon, which is pretty weird. And we get to ride them. Yes, we get to ride them to certain places. And there you guys go. I just wanted to point that out and show you my thoughts on it. And if you like, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell people that this channel exists. Thank you.